bro.
What in the Warhammer?
What the? Oh, this is Warcraft Rumble.
I know, but they reminded me of those
plays Warcraft
Warhammer figures.
Yeah.
Also, hello, podcast.
Hello,
watcher.
podcast watchers, for real.
And
All
hello,
listeners.
live chat.
Yeah. On whoever turns up, I don't fucking. We're doing this way earlier than normal.
For real. Early
I've
D's.
been mired in Azeroth since the RTS days, and I haven't left since.
Who the
I've
hell
been
are
playing
you?
World of
Jesse,
Yo, I like her hair.
15
What the hell?
years now. Which
That's-
is pretty well to think
Do you
about.
mean
I've been
Justine?
playing the same
The one with
character,
pink hair, yeah.
Human Frostmage for all 15 years.
That guy's been
Yeah,
playing a
I've been
human
World of
frostman for
Warcraft
15 years.
20 years.
Andrew
actually
T.
started like early alpha and beta.
I've been playing World of Warcraft
For 20 years, why don't know it for real?
21 years. I started playing when I was 5 years old.
Yeah, I started
systems
playing when I was like
are
fucking
code
5 too. It's
is,
wild.
20 plus
Same.
years old. I've found files that were written before
I
was
started
born.
playing with
I lived in San Diego at the time, and
10?
I heard that there was a midnight.
Like it
signing,
was like
and
what
I got
2000?
signatures
It was
from
2006
everybody
when
who
I
was
started
there
playing the
who
game.
Worked on the game previously.
Hello,
It's so
Orpheus
good
from the live
connecting with
chat.
people who
God, I'm
actually
Hello,
understand
Orpheus from the live
and,
chat.
You know, we get to share in like this experience of, oh, you know, like I was such a passionate fan, and you know, you signed this, and now I get to work with you as a professional.
Where are my drops?
We'll get them soon enough.
Give me drops,
Whether you
hello?
want to just chill out and be solo
Bitch.
and enjoy the world, or you want to like get in deep with your guildmates and like raid as hard as you can.
I hope you enjoy your lunch break,
There's a little
Orpheus.
something for everyone, and there's space
From the
for
live chat.
everyone
Yeah.
to have a really satisfying experience, no matter your playstyle.
The future of Hearthstone's looking very bright.
What's their
There's
efficient
always
chat?
cool new cards coming out. We've got plenty
Hearthstone
of ways
actually
to
kind of bangs,
new
honestly.
and returning players.
I tried it, but it was
Get
not
into
for
the
me
game. There
personally.
There is magic here, and I think that magic
Old
will
Hearthstone was
continue,
way better than new one,
for the next
but-
30, 40, 50 years, and I'm excited
Yeah.
for what's to come.
It kind of bangs.
I also bang.
Yeah. Oh, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now they end the stream.
And now we moan. Ah!
Oh shit, it's Warcraft 1.
Oh my god, drops are enabled for real. Oh fuck.
Warcraft 1, oh my god.
Damn, this reminds me of my old days for real.
Warcraft 3? Why'd they skip? That's wow. What is
Warcraft
happening?
D's.
Love for everything inside Azeroth.
Oh, that's Mr. GM. Fuck that guy.
I thought
What's
I'm
with
gonna
Hermes?
Move on to
I didn't say
Entity
anything
as
about
if it
Hermes.
was just any
Damn.
other game, and it wasn't.
So no Hermes for real?
I was a very introvert person. I was
30 years in the
lonely,
making.
And
Oh
then
shit, it's
I
Anduin.
accidentally stumbled upon World
Damn.
of Warcraft.
The Anduin
I
VT.
even ended up in a guild, and in the guild, I even made some friends.
And we
Oh,
always
no.
come together to enjoy the moments
Huh?
that we create in the game.
We
Not
don't talk about it.
Goldshire.
We don't talk
Fun.
about it.
Yeah.
I don't,
No
that wasn't
Goldshire.
even Goldshire.
silly.
It was, it was, what's it fucking called?
You sent me a
It looked
whispering
like
game
Goldshire
going,
in.
my
All
water
the inns
broke.
look the same,
And
but
I
it
said,
wasn't.
oh my goodness, I guess we
It
better
was
go to
South Shore.
hospital. And you said,
For real?
nah, let's kill this
Yeah.
No
dragon.
Goldshire in for real, for real.
For the hard.
Yes.
Hearthstone changed
I wish that was me.
I cannot picture my life without WoW.
Me either, pal.
Thank you, Warcraft.
Hearthstone changed my life too, for real.
Gave us so far.
Hearthstone did change my life.
100 years more.
Why'd they blur out that shirt? Was it not owned by WoW? Maybe it was a
It
spoiler.
was probably
World of Warcraft
it was
saved my
probably
life.
like a League of Legends shirt or
really
something
made-
for real.
Maybe it was a spoiler for what they're announcing later. So they blurred the shirt out.
So it was not a League of Legends shirt.
Could have been. But
Imagine.
they wouldn't mock it if it was.
Maybe it was a Final Fantasy 14 shirt. Then they would block it.
I don't even know.
Hi everyone.
It would be
Welcome
kinda funny,
to the
though.
Warcraft
Oh, shit.
30th Anniversary Direct.
Hello, Holly
I'm Holly
Longdale.
Longdale, the executive producer for World of Warcraft.
Oh wait,
Alongside
She's the
Hearthstone,
WoW Classic person,
Warcraft
yeah.
Rumble, and
Yeah,
the
I was like,
Warcraft
wait,
real-time
why does she
strategy
look so
games.
familiar?
Well,
We are
she
all
was
honored
the
to be
WoW
here to
Classic person. I
celebrate
think she's
some
just
big
an
milestones
executive
with
producer
you
of all of them
and
now.
talk about the future.
I think she changed
Many
her
of
hair
us began
color.
our
She did.
Warcraft adventures as
Oh, shit, that's the
players
wall
before
within.
we became developers at Blizzard.
Damn.
No matter which game we work on, we all share a deep love for the Warcraft universe. Today, each of the
For real.
Warcraft development teams will be sharing
Oh,
what's
God.
coming up. Some of it next year, some just a few weeks from
The
now.
Burning Crusade.
What do you mean,
Some
some
will
a few
even
weeks
be
from now?
Available today.
Wait,
Some
So whether
available
you've been
today.
traversing the
What are they
plains
gonna do?
of
Push out a
Azeroth with
Warcraft
view
free
from above, or
patch
chilling in
today?
the Hearthstone Tavern,
damn.
sorting out your minis for your Rumble machine, or pursuing Xalatath in Khazalgar. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Now, what better place to begin than with the
Zaladis.
games that started it all? Here's Brad
Salad.
Chan from the
Calf
Warcraft
royal.
RTS team.
They still have an RTS team, apparently.
Brad Chan?
Yep.
It's kind of funny how life ends up.
That
I
looks
actually
like a
never thought
nerd for
about
real.
ever being a developer. When I was younger, I just wanted to play video games. Back in 2007, I was at a regional qualifier playing a game called Warcraft.
Player.
After I qualified for the
WCG.
tournament, someone came up to me, gave me his card, and was like, hey, we're looking for experienced RTS players to join our design team. Naturally, I said I wasn't interested. I was gonna go to the Nationals, win that, go to the Worlds, win that, easy. Well, it was a good thing I kept that guy's card, because 16 years later, here I am, working on a game that remains so important to me and so many players around the world. Throughout my career, I've stuck to a few guiding principles. When something is broken, you fix it. When something is wrong, you make it right.
I think that was a
And if
Corsair
things
headset
aren't
for
good
you.
enough, you make them better. So without further ado,
Warcraft
I'm here to
Reforged.
announce patch 2.0
Patch
for Warcraft
2.0.
3 Reforged.
Hey yo, finally.
Available
Who
now,
would have
this patch
known?
overhauls
Available
the
now.
environments and lighting and revamps the user interface. In addition, we are up-resing all classic Warcraft 3 assets
Damn.
to HD. You can now customize the type of assets you want to
Hey,
play
yo.
with and even mix and match if you like.
Interesting.
We have also included a bunch of quality of life changes, such as in-game hotkey customization, a revamped ladder, and much, much more. We hope you enjoy this update, which will be available to everyone who owns Reforged.
So that's available right now.
I'm not just here to talk about Warcraft 3.
For real.
We're also here
Well-
celebrating 30 years of Warcraft.
What about the
so
new
not only will
cutscenes?
Reforged be receiving an update today, but we are also releasing fully remastered versions of Warcraft 2 and 1. So you can experience the story from the very beginning.
Oh, 2 and 1.
Yeah.
These remasters have brand new hand-drawn visuals that capture the
Oh.
original art style from each game. And you'll be able to swap between the original
Okay.
graphics and the remastered versions in real time.
Do I get it for free if I own 1 and 2?
For Warcraft
Hey.
1, we added modern
remind
controls
me.
such as right-click move, bandbox select,
Huh.
and a
I like
faster game
that.
speed. Both games have also
They
received
remind me
various
of
UI and UX
kind of a
improvements
bit,
such as tooltips
like,
and health bars,
not
mission select
really,
screen,
but
and an increased
slightly
unit selection.
off original Warcraft 3.
Warcraft 2 will still have multiplayer functionality,
The visuals now.
and all legacy custom maps will still be fully compatible
Still-
and playable. We are also bringing back the Warcraft Battle Chest, which will include Warcraft 1, 2, and 3. So here's the 30 years
Battle
of Warcraft,
Chest.
and I can't
That's
think
what
of a
they
better
used
way
to
than
bring out
celebrating
to I know.
and
release
living the
expansions.
story from the very beginning.
I also
Oh,
remember
did I
the World of
mention
Warcraft
this
Battle
is
Chest
all
for real.
available right now.
Oh, so you can get them now. Alright. I wonder how much the remasters is going to cost, though.
What are you doing, my son?
And do I get a discount for already owning the games? Because they gave you a discount if you already owned Warcraft 3.
Do we also get new cutscenes for real in Warcraft 3?
I mean, I'm guessing
The
so, because they're playing,
remastered
they're
cutscenes.
playing them here.
No, I mean like in the Warcraft Birth of a Legacy. Orcs and humans. Tides of. Okay, that's too fast. Free and now remastered.
We're being attacked.
Not gonna lie, looks kind of cute.
I'm excited about the Warcraft 2 remaster.
Work completed.
I'm excited about both for real.
I'm just wondering how much it's going to cost.
Now,
Too much for real. Oh. Warcraft 3 Reforged. Upgraded environment, uprest original graphics, fully customizable visuals. But no remastered cutscenes.
Available now.
Job's done.
And more. Job's done.
Okay, Hearthstone.
Let's
It's
see.
pretty amazing to think that Hearthstone
quickly
turns 10
open
this year.
BNet.
It's been such an incredible decade. Together, we've made the
I
tavern a
can't.
place
If I
for
open
sharing
BNet, it's
joy,
gonna start downloading my fucking
excitement, and
games.
some very tall tales indeed. We've made friends
then
with
the podcast
Murlocs,
dies for real.
battled
Yep.
old
Hey, yo,
gods, and
props.
now we're traveling through space. But for me, the most
Follow
incredible
the
thing of all is
instructions.
that I get to work on my favorite game with such
Once
an
your
amazing
accounts are
team.
set up properly,
Ever
you
since
see the
Hearthstone came out,
connecting work.
we've been with you on that road to legend. I remember on my first climb to legend, I had played something like 500 games in 1 month. And as the clock ticked to midnight, I was 2 wins away and didn't make it. But I played another 500 games the following month and made
Okay,
it.
I'm
Shout out
connected.
to Darkshire Councilman.
Are you
But those
connected?
1,000 games pale in comparison
I've been
to
connected
the
to
more
their
than
drops for
160
a long
billion
time.
games that we've all played over the
For real?
last
Because I've already
decade.
been getting their drops from all
And
the
that's
other
not
shit.
counting Battlegrounds. Can you believe that it's been 5 years
Overwatch
since the
2,
mode launched at
classic.
BlizzCon?
Relive
That's
the
5 years
thrill.
of building Death Rattle piece
Nah, that's-
comps,
we're not talking about that
magnetizing
today.
mechs, completing quests, and collecting
Talk
trinkets.
about that next week.
It's been
For real?
awesome to watch Battlegrounds grow. from
Only
what was
available
pitched
for a
as
short
the
amount of
biggest
time.
tavern brawl ever into what
I
it
like
is today.
that they changed
We are so
the
thankful to
icon
our community
from,
for being with us over this incredible decade.
Warcraft
and we're
3,
looking forward to the next 10
Reign
years
of
in the
Chaos,
tavern
basically, to
together.
now,
the future is
the
packed with
Frozen
even more
Throne.
places to explore and
The
adventures
Frozen
to
Throne.
share. More
But yeah,
expansions,
because the
more
original
mini-sets, and
Warcraft
more
3 Reforged
surprises.
was based on Reign of Chaos logo, wasn't
Now,
it?
Yeah.
let's take a
Yeah.
look at what's just around the corner.
One of the amazing things of working at Blizzard is
You know,
getting
if
to
this
watch
if
other
this
teams pushing
strategy
the
stuff,
boundaries on their
if the
games.
Warcraft 3 Reforged 2.0
I think we're all
pops up, it's probably
genuinely
going to
fans of
greenlight
what our
Warcraft
coworkers
4.
are up to, and it's
Yeah.
just special when we find moments to collaborate.
That's true. Even though
What's up,
I don't
everybody?
know what they would do in
I hope you're
Warcraft
enjoying your adventures
4 or
among the
when they
stars
would
in the Great
set
Dark
it.
Beyond.
Maybe between
We
Warcraft,
loved working on this expansion.
World
and
of
wanted to
Warcraft
take
1
our
and
next
2.
mini set further into the cosmos than ever before.
They could do it at any point,
Prepare
to
to
be
travel
honest.
beyond Azeroth, beyond Warcraft, and into Heroes of StarCraft.
Damn.
Heroes of StarCraft.
I'm super excited for this mini set. It's the first time we've
I
ever
think
explored
they're
another
adding
universe
StarCraft to
this
Hearthstone.
deeply in Hearthstone.
I think Battle.net
A ton
is
of
getting
people on the
overrun
team,
right now.
So much love for StarCraft. So being able to bring it into the Hearthstone Tavern has been incredible. Some might say it's about time. Obviously, we
StarCraft
knew we
2
had to go
banged.
big. The
I
Zerg,
liked
Terran,
StarCraft.
and Protoss
banged
factions
so
are represented
hard.
on cards via a faction banner. Not only do the
So
cards in
hard
each
for real.
faction work well with one another, they're also usable across multiple classes. Each of the factions also has a hero card featuring one of the most iconic faces from StarCraft. The Zerg
Oh,
are
fucking
led by
Kerrigan?
Queen of Blades herself,
She's hot.
Sarah Kerrigan.
She is for
She
real.
gives Death Knights, Hunters, Warlocks, and Demon Hunters
This might make me
access
play
to an aggro
Hearthstone again,
playstyle
just
with
for a
near
little bit.
I don't,
endless
for real.
swarms of Zerg cards. After all, what would a
Hearthstone
StarCraft
was
mini
never
set
really
even
for me.
be without its own version of a Zerg?
Well, it
card?
was for me.
For the Protoss,
So I'm gonna play
we
it
have
again.
the legendary
real.
Artanis seeking to unify his people. He grants his powers to druids, mages, priests, and rogues. He focuses on powerful, high mana cost units and uses the psionic powers of the Protoss to make those cards cheaper. And finally,
What they
who
could do
else
for
we
Warcraft
have to lead
4
the
is
Terran
set it
besides
be-
the
like,
iconic Jim Raynor?
They could
Thanks to
definitely
him,
do a campaign
warriors,
that's set in the
paladins, and
1,000
shamans
years
will get a
that
hold of
Illyria
the
and
new
Tyranian
starship
were
keywords
missing.
from the main set. But these aren't your average
when they were with the
starships.
Army of the Light.
They're
They could
battle
definitely
cruisers.
set it
When we first started
in that,
working
like
on this
do one
mini
campaign
set,
in that and then
we
do
went to the
one
team and
campaign.
asked, what does this
Like
need
maybe
to have
when
in order to
Anduin
truly feel like
is missing.
StarCraft? We've made sure to
Probably.
represent as many units from StarCraft as possible. There's even one character from Warcraft that snuck their way into the set. Grunty, the
Oh,
Terran
shit.
armored Murloc.
It's a Murloc.
On top of
Oh, no.
everything else, Heroes of
Murloc.
StarCraft has more cards than any mini set we've done before. There's so much to explore here. So many strategies, so many interactions, and so much.
What's next? Heroes of
StarCraft nostalgia.
Overwatch.
And we
Probably.
might have some special music as well.
Oh, Lord.
Just for the occasion. Heroes of StarCraft is coming in
StarCraft
January
makes more sense, though.
2025.
Yeah,
But there's
it
even
does.
more coming up for Hearthstone. We're making some big changes to Arena.
Okay, what are they doing with Arena? Because Arena's sucked for a long time.
As Leo mentioned, Arena is getting a major glow up. But first, let's talk about what makes Arena
That's
special.
Wayne.
Arena is Hearthstone's premium draft mode, where you build your own deck from scratch at the start of every run. It's all about you flexing your deck building skills and card knowledge to defeat your opponents. And believe it or not, Arena has stayed mostly the same for 10 years.
It has.
So we thought it was finally time for a little bit of an update. From now on, there will be two kinds
But
of
it's
Arena
already
to choose
10
from.
years.
Normal Arena has a shorter format.
Well,
that
technically
lets you
12,
complete your
because it
runs
was
more
in beta
quickly,
for 2 years.
but still gives you
But-
that awesome
Yeah,
competitive
but
arena
Lord,
experience.
I feel old
And
now.
after you've established yourself in the
But
normal
full release
arena,
was 10
you'll be
years
able
ago.
to descend into the dark, dank cellar of the tavern, where challengers are engaging in high-stakes card play in our underground arena. Underground has a
Lord.
distinctive
Okay, so
base
they're adding Fight
aesthetic,
Club.
longer runs,
see.
and a new feature we call redraft on loss. This means that when you lose, you'll have the option to redraft cards and edit your deck, refining it to up your chances of winning as you take on more hardened challengers. We heard you also want a way to show off that you're an arena champion. We got you. Arena ratings will be available for both the normal and underground modes.
Interesting,
Ranking
so
for
they're
the
adding
two are
rank.
separate, with the usual skill-based matchmaking in normal arena. But in underground arena, you'll be throwing caution
Rankings.
to the wind and facing off against opponents of all skill levels. Whether you're an arena veteran or maybe you just haven't clicked that arena button in a while, we hope these changes offer you another exciting way you can enjoy your time in the tavern with us. And I'm happy to tell you all of this will be coming in the first half of next year.
Muy interesante.
Now, here's Tyler to share even more of what's in store for Hearthstone.
I might play some Hearthstone next year.
Hey everyone. As you can see, we've got a lot of really exciting things planned for the next
Hello,
few
Tyler.
updates.
Hello, Tyler.
What kind of game director would I be if I didn't spill even more beans about what's coming next?
Not in the
It's
live
going
chat.
to be the
Oh, shit,
year
he's
of the
spilling the
Raptor.
beans.
And you'll be going on some
The
awesome
beans.
adventures
The beans.
in some of your favorite Azeroth
beans.
locations.
I
Next year,
hate
we
beans.
kick things off with one of our most requested settings
Bean pizza
as we
for
journey into the Emerald Dream. Here, you'll find yourself in the middle of a legendary face-off between the Druids of the Emerald
Emerald
Dream
Dream.
and the forces of the Old Gods. They'll
Emerald
be fighting a
Deeps.
high-stakes battle over the fate of the World Tree in our first expansion of the year. And things are going to heat up even more when the Druids of the Flame light up the mini-set. Our second expansion is also Hearthstone's first ever sequel. As we go back
Okay,
to
I don't know if that
Ungoro
counts
Grave, join
for me
Elise
because
on the
I
hunt
already
for a
have
mythical
Warcraft
lost
3.
Tortolan city. Spoiler alert, keep an eye on that volcano.
Oh, wait.
After uncovering
Okay,
the secrets of the
so
lost city,
as a whole,
take
the
part in
battle
a grand
chest will
celebration
cost
in the
you
33.4 mini-set.
euros.
The
Oh,
party-loving
that's not bad. I don't know what
Tortolans
that
are
can
hosting
count
a
in
festival
pounds.
in
That's not
honor
bad
of the
at all.
mighty
And
dinosaurs of
if
the
you
Great
already have
Deep, and we
Warcraft
hate for
3
you to miss out on
Reforged,
all
for
that fun.
example, you
Closing out the year
my
is our
price now
third
is
expansion, where you'll travel
25.17.
with Chromie through
Okay.
alternate realities to recruit legendary
I wonder what it'll
Warcraft
be if I
heroes
have the original
like you've
games,
never
then.
seen them before. This all leads
I
to
don't
an
know if
epic
they get
showdown against
calculated into
Murazon
it.
at the
Let
end
me
of
see.
time, and you won't believe what happens next. You've seen just how much we've got in store for you over the next year. Heroes of StarCraft, revamped arena, and 3 awesome expansions.
You can actually
We're
still buy
incredibly
the normal
excited,
ones,
and we
too.
hope you're
I
incredibly
know, I already
excited.
have them.
Thank you so much for being part of this incredible journey.
They'll delist
10
them eventually,
years
probably.
in, and our adventures in the
Yeah,
tavern
but I like it
together
that you can
are
still
only
buy them.
just beginning.
Warcraft, nobody cares about Warcraft Revolt.
For real.
Blizzard has this
for
awesome
real. I
tradition
have it on my
of
phone,
sharing
it's
the
just
journey
not
that each team
very
took
good.
to bring their games to life.
Ayo, who's that Sparrow looking ass?
A purple
I
dragon.
think this museum
For
is
real.
a beautiful way
Looks
to
like
relive
Spyro.
the memories of
did.
development and share that passion with the rest of Blizzard.
But Blizzard also owns
What's up,
Spyro,
everyone?
so...
It's been about
True.
a year since I stood on the main stage of BlizzCon and we launched Warcraft Rumble
Hi,
together
Vic,
with
for
all
real.
of you. And what a year it's been. All of us on the team have
Oh my
had
God,
so
my
much
favorite
fun
game,
watching you dig
Warcraft
into our
Rumble.
game and explore the hero collection, the army building, the nail-biting finishes. You've beaten over 900 million bosses, And on the matter of Alliance versus Horde, you picked Team Jaina almost 10% more. But maybe, most importantly, you've summoned over 1 billion.
I mean, Jaina's hot, so.
That's 2 billion chicken wings.
Who the hell is that guy?
Cut.
In just a second, we're.
That's a chicken for real.
We're trying to shoot Rumble here.
Oh, you
Rumble?
mean that guy for real?
Oh, I know. a little bit
I know
about
him.
that.
That's Jeremy.
Scoot the camera.
He's done a lot of the Blizzard
Awesome.
shit.
When we started working
That's
on Warcraft
Jeremy, for
Rumble, we
real.
wanted to make something that harkened back to our strategy roots. Like the first time
Art
I booted
director.
up Warcraft 2 on my dad's Power Mac 7100 66 AV. I'm stoked to play those new remasters. But we also wanted
Let's
to do
see,
something
for
in our
real.
universe that we'd never done before.
Or make what
So
now?
we started imagining
Power
that
Mac
maybe
7600.
somewhere in the Hearthstone
For real.
Tavern, there was a mysterious arcade machine that printed miniature versions of the heroes and villains of Azeroth and zapped them to life for you to collect and command. In those kind of early days when we were establishing the art style of Warcraft Rumble, we wanted a sense of tactility. We wanted to be able to pick up and touch the art that we were creating inside of the computer. So some of us went and printed minis and painted them up like this. And that's kind of really where all this came from. All of these minis
What
were
did the
painted by our
Warhammer?
team. And well, if I'm a little bit biased, but this little guy's my favorite.
What does that say underneath?
I thought he was gonna eat it.
Oh, under here? Oh, it says Jeremy.
No.
But we've done more than paint minis since our game
Jeremy,
launched.
for real.
We've added new dungeons and at least one new mini every single season. We've got the Dark Moon Fair, new zones, and a whole new family feud experience in the game.
I might
We
try
added
it
our
again.
first raid, Molten Core, and laid
I
siege to
knew it.
Stormwind. In our latest season, we even bust down the doors of Ironforge.
I could at least get one stream out of it, you know?
And we ain't
'Cause I can stream
stopping
from my
there.
phone.
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk a
I
little
did
bit
it
about what's
yesterday.
coming up. Starting right now,
I don't know
we
how
hop
to
into
do that
Rumble,
for real.
We're running our first anniversary event with some truly excellent loot.
If I
We're
would,
celebrating
I would
1 year of
probably
Warcraft Rumble.
stream
So
Love
if
and
you
Deep
jump
Space
in
for
after
real.
the stream, you'll be able to snag some super cool rewards, like the very valuable looking gold kobold, which we affectionately
I
call
almost got
Damn.
the
some.
Kogol.
He just censored him
Okay, have
for
you
real.
scanned this thing yet? Great.
We've also been working on something really exciting for later in the season. There are some characters in
Yo, Jeff,
Warcraft
you
that
scanned this
don't
thing
fit
yet?
so cleanly into
No.
just one of our families. So we're adding
Damn.
split leaders.
I see
These
how it
leaders
is.
belong to 2 families
Kinda
at the
rude.
same time, which really expands the possibilities of how you build out your armies. And we're not just adding one
drops
split
filling
leader,
up for real.
we're starting with
It's
3.
annoying.
Up first, fighting for the Alliance and Cenarian families
Oh,
is
Malfurion.
Stormrage.
That loser.
The hell.
And representing the Horde and Blackrock families, we got Chieftain and former War Chief Orgrim Doomhammer. And finally, leading
Malfurion,
Undead and
for
Beasts
real.
is Anu Barak.
Yo, new
But
Barak.
before
my
any of
guy.
these 3 new leaders join the fight, we're going to be reworking
wish that
one
was
that we
me.
released this time last year. Sylvanas Windrunner
Sylvanas?
is finally taking her rightful place among both the Horde and Undead. We've got an awesome season ahead of us and can't wait for you to check it out. We'll be right there with you. To our amazing fans, thank you for an incredible first year of Warcraft Rumble and for your unwavering support.
And now they're going to talk about WoW.
Your passion fuels our
For
creativity
real.
and truly drives us forward. But
Bye,
there was
Jeremy,
one
for
more
real.
thing we wanted to talk about. Jeremy? Right? There was one more thing we wanted to talk about, right?
Is he coming to PC?
Nope, that's all I had.
Probably.
See you later.
Awkward for real.
Oh, he's going to remember now, right? Yo, he's doing LFR.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, it's coming to PC. You'll be
Yeah.
able to play it in WoW, probably. Yeah, okay. Alright. Now I'll actually play it. That's the main reason I didn't. That starts again before my birthday.
For real. It's your birthday present from Blizzard.
For real. Okay, now the
Happy
real
birthday.
meat and potatoes of this whole thing.
Huh?
This is what we're here for. The
For
WoW
real.
section.
Hot man. What? To be honest, so
Chen.
far I didn't
We're
find
so
any World of
excited
Warcraft
that you're
men
here
hot.
to celebrate 20 years of World of Warcraft with us. When the
Hey,
game
yo,
first came out
Holly,
in
it's you again, for real.
2004, I remember
Girl.
Facebook had just launched. I'd been in the game industry for a handful
She
of
usually
years
has
when
good
I picked
news,
up
for
WoW,
real.
and
Yeah.
I was in awe.
I like
Even
it
when
when
I
she
was
appears.
running about and exploring on my Night Elf Hunter, I made friends who would group with me and tackle just about anything, including helping me save 40 gold for my first mount. I loved it. I still do, just like many of you. And as most of you know, the game saw absolutely explosive growth in the early years and brought multiplayer gaming to the mainstream. That in turn created countless friendships, camaraderie, and escape for people every day. It still does 20 years later.
For real.
We dug into our history and discovered that across 2 decades, together, we've accumulated 1 billion days of time played in Azeroth.
Interesting. It's probably a bit more than that, but...
So many of you have joined us
I
over
love
the
how
years.
the-
Some of you have met partners in the world and gotten married. Some of you
I
have
love
even
how
named your kids
they
and
like
pets after
skimmed
characters
over
and
all the
locations
expenses
in the
that
game.
Daddy cut off.
Veterans from all over the world.
Right at fucking
Those who are
Bulldogs of
hearing or visually
Draenor.
impaired or have physical challenges. We've welcomed seniors, even whole families
don't know
playing
why, but it
together
kinda
with their
su-
kids,
but it
and
was
so
kinda
many
funny to
more
me.
who call our world home. No matter who you are, when you come to Azeroth, you can live how you want and be who you want to be. It's a gift for so many, and certainly
real.
to us. We feel it every
I can be
day.
Chuck Norris.
Yes.
One
Or
of
Mr.
those
T.
special stories
Oh, that's the
is
kid that
live
died.
now on Netflix, and a documentary called The Remarkable Life of Evelyn.
Yeah.
Maud Steen, who played a character named Evelyn, lived a life in Azeroth that he couldn't in the real world. He suffered from Duchenne muscular dystrophy for most of his life and fought it courageously alongside his incredible family, who I'm proud to have met and fallen in love with. Because of Mats and his roleplay guild called Starlight, his family discovered the power of online game communities and advocate for gaming around the world as a source
If you
of joy
like, if people
and
who are watching want to
companionship.
cry, watch that documentary.
Sadly, Mats was taken from this world and Azeroth
For real.
far too soon. Because of Mats and stories like his, we were inspired to create a charity pet program for Classic and our modern game to support Cure Duchenne, a nonprofit organization dedicated to improving and extending the lives of those affected by Duchenne muscular dystrophy. We want to
That's
thank you in
nice.
advance for giving to this cause that offers support to people just like Mats. This little cutie is Revan, and he's available until January 6th. He was inspired by the detective agency Mats created for his busy roleplay life in Azeroth.
No, that's nice.
Right now, we have our 20th anniversary celebration running in-game. We've got modernized Tier 2 armor sets, classic time walking, new world bosses, trading post items, rewards,
I still need to do the
and
quest
more,
line from that. I
with all
took a
that
week,
nostalgic
like 2 weeks
flavor.
off to play Dragon Age.
In the War Within expansion that we released a few months ago, we've taken the leap into the first
Oh, are they going
chapter
to
of
announce
the World
1.1?
Soul Saga. More coming
Probably.
on that. And of course, Classic is always cooking. But this moment is about you. You're the thundering heart of World of Warcraft and
That
always
Draenei
About me,
cosplay
for
was
real.
cool.
Stay tuned as we share what we are serving
Huh?
up for you.
That Draenei
And thanks
cosplay was cool.
for making Azeroth
It was.
a place you call home.
WoW Classic. Oh shit, AQ. Hey yo, Nax.
Hey
Hey,
everyone.
horses for you.
Clay and I are so excited to be here today during this anniversary celebration to talk about what's coming up for
Nora.
WoW Classic.
I can't believe that after 20 years, my Orc Warrior is still finding new adventures in Azeroth. Shout out to all my buds on Tacondrius.
Feels like just yesterday I was on my Night Elf Druid, ganking some buddies on the Teneris realm at the Crossroads.
Not the
Sorry
night
about
of
that.
Druid.
Being on the Classic team and getting to help contribute to this incomparable legacy, which has breathed new life into the original Classic experiences, I'm not sure anything compares to it. I love how vocal and passionate our player base is, not only about what parts of WoW's history they want to see come back, but also their passion for things we try and have experimented with.
Speaking of us taking some pretty big swings, in Season of Discovery, we've loved watching you use your new class abilities, take on our all-new level up raids, find secrets, and team up to defeat Ragnaros and Nefarian. We're looking forward to the AQ war effort unlocking very, very soon here, which will lead right into the launch of the Encourage raid. This will bring new changes and surprises that we can't wait to bring to you. Fun new mechanics, difficulty changes, new rewards. You know us well enough by now to know exactly how we'll mix it up as you wager your sanity for ancient Kiraji riches.
Beyond that, for Season of Discovery, we have one more phase to come. We previously announced we will progress through all the phases of the original Classic era. So get ready not only for Naxxramas, but new instance content featuring the Scarlet Crusade, as well as adventures in
are we
Deadwind
getting
Pass.
a Scarlet Raid?
Apparently. Now to Cataclysm Classic, where we recently launched the legendary
Who the fuck cares about
Firewinds.
Cataclysm?
You've undertaken difficult challenges, besting Ragnaros
The
and his
Cataclysm
feet,
shade for
and are
real.
hopefully a few steps closer to getting your very own Dragon Wrath staff. We're looking forward to bringing you the final
He was
phase of
hot for
Cataclysm
real.
Classic when our Hour of Twilight patch and Dragon Soul raid launch early next year. I know you Classic players out there must be curious where we're going next. But let's be honest, you know where we're going next.
Oh, are they announcing Classic Mop?
Probably. Yup. You said you would play that, no?
I'll probably dip my toe in it. I don't think I'll play it in the long run, but like I'll dip my foot in the water, you know?
Yeah.
I'll probably come back to Cataclysm Classic at the end of like when they release the Deathwing patch. Because Pandaria was good, but
yeah,
what are they gonna do? Release Classic Draenor?
Oh god. The retcon Draenor. Wallets of Draenor never existed for real.
I mean, if they release Draenor and then fix it, hey. Because what was announced for Draenor was
better.
Like it looked really promising.
Maybe it gets the Warcraft 3 Reforged treatment for real. Mists of Pandaria Classic.
Like it makes sense.
Who would have known?
Classic Mists makes sense.
The Classic team
Pandaria
is proud to
awaits
announce that Mists of
2025.
Pandaria Classic is coming, and we can't wait to bring it to you next summer. With its legendary class design and incredible raids and dungeons, set amongst a gorgeous environment and backed by an unforgettable soundtrack, we'll be traveling back
I
to
can't wait
experience
to be a
all that
panda.
Pandaria has to offer together.
Because Pandaria was good.
Yeah.
It was good. People just hated
Mists
pandas
of
because they're
Pandaria
fucking
Classic
stupid.
is super exciting for all of us, as well as Season of Discovery, and we love that we'll continue to be on that journey with you. But we know we spent some time on the internet, and we've
But
heard some of you
Pandaria
out
was really
there,
pretty.
You want something fresh.
Which is why
Are
we
we
are
getting
so
fresh
pleased
classic
to announce
servers?
that we are bringing you the Classic experience.
Oh.
All new Fresh Realms
Okay.
with the WoW Classic
Okay.
20th Anniversary Edition. And it's happening soon.
How soon, Clay?
Actually soon.
Now?
These realms will be going live next week.
November
on November
21st.
21st, but
Okay.
you won't have to rush to level
Okay,
up.
right. I'm locking
It's
myself
all
in my
about the
room.
journey after all. As we've made a change,
Like
and our
always.
first raid, Molten Core, won't unlock for a few weeks after launch.
We'll
Okay.
be launching realms
Okay.
of all flavors.
Classic Fresh.
PvP,
Classic
normal
Fresh,
PvE,
we're there.
and for the very first time,
Paladin's gonna
Hardcore,
suck again, I'm gonna
which
love
will
it.
progress through the phases in lockstep with the other two. This means a fresh start for everyone at the same time, together, on a level playing field with fresh economies on very large realms.
If you missed out on jumping into WoW Classic's
Wait.
initial launch in 2019, this is the perfect time to join our community. These servers will also launch with
Does
some of the
that mean
quality
they
of life
repeat
features
their
that came later
cycle
on,
again
like the
and
Chrono
again and
displacer
again
to
and
save
again?
world buffs,
Like how
and the
private
improved
servers used to
PvP
do,
honor
yeah.
ranking system. And yes, we're also
So now they
pleased to
have
announce that these
Classic,
realms
Classic,
will
Classic.
Oh, they're
progress
taking
to
it
the
through to Burning Crusade.
Classic.
Oh.
So yeah, yes, this is they're just re-releasing Classic again
Oh.
because a lot of
That's
people
nice.
Launching these
want to
servers
do
close to
Classic
the
and not
exact
the other
date
stuff.
World of Warcraft came
That's
out
true.
20 years
That's
ago.
really nice, though.
Alongside all the work we're doing for Season of Discovery,
Which is good, 'cause
Cataclysm
I
Classic
fucking-
and
I do
Mists of
miss Burning
Pandaria
Crusade
Classic
already.
means so much to us.
Wrath was
We
dog
love
shit.
this game, and we
but-
love the community that has made Classic Realms their home alongside their friends.
From all of us on the Classic team, thank you. This amazing journey is one that's been co-written by you, our incredible
And I think when
community.
Season of Discovery ends, they'll turn it into Classic for us.
Probably. Hey, yo.
Hi everyone, we're in the middle of such an incredible moment for World of Warcraft.
He looks like he's going through a midlife
The World
crisis.
Soul Saga kicked off in
Same
August,
for
the
him.
launch of the War Within.
You're not even at midlife
And we have been
yet,
so excited to dive into the
real.
expansion alongside all of you. Whether you enjoy raiding, dungeons, delves, PvP, collecting appearances, pets and mounts, role-playing, or
But I am
exploring
for
the
real.
open world, we hope you found a part of Azeroth
He
that
looks like he
brings you
hasn't
joy.
slept in weeks.
It's humbling to be standing
Me
here
too, for
on
real.
the eve of WoW's 20th anniversary. Looking back, 20 years ago, I was fresh out of school,
He is pretty
and I had
ice,
just
though.
seen
Yeah.
enough of the beta to know that I
The lack of
needed
sleep
to play
really
this
brings
game,
out his eyes.
and then immediately stopped to avoid
For
spoiling the
real.
experience for myself. I'd booked a couple days off work for launch and was looking forward to really diving into Azeroth. But little did I know that my server would be offline for the first few days due to overwhelming demand. Shout out to Mal'Ganis. But even less could I imagine how this game would in so many ways define the rest of the course
Damn,
of my adult
Mal'Ganis,
life.
for real.
Is he going to announce fucking 11.1?
So, let's talk about what's
Oh,
coming
most
up
likely.
for World of Warcraft. Starting with what's on the horizon. We
We've
have
got
1107 Siren Isle,
11.07,
which is
yeah.
currently up on our public test realms. This update will go live next
So
month,
this patch,
and it has
have
something
you
for everyone.
read about
on
it?
the narrative front, this update
No.
includes epilogue
They're
quest
taking
lines
unused
for Dalaran
content
and the
from
Kirin
Battle
Tor.
for Azeroth
No
and
spoilers,
releasing it.
but this storyline features the mysterious Haranir, who also
Which
played a starring role in our
Shows a good
expansion
thing for the
release
future,
cinematic.
right?
We'll also
Yeah,
get into the
Because they're probably going to go
prologue for
through
where we're
old
going
unreleased
next.
stuff and just
But more on that
release it.
in a minute. 1107 also, of course, brings its namesake, the Siren Isle, a new outdoor environment to explore, full of mysteries to uncover, and rewards to help catch up your alts and prepare for the next War Within season ahead.
Did you notice how
Plunderstorm
they
is
had a ring
returning,
on them?
this time with a Plunder store to give you more
Oh yeah,
flexibility in
Plunderstorm.
earning your
You're in the
rewards
Battle Royale, we didn't get a
instead of
chance to
that
play.
linear renown track.
Oh,
Also
yeah,
making
you
a
were telling me
return,
about
the
bringing
it.
that
latest
back.
iteration of our Turbulent Timeways event and a Winter Veil revamp. We can't wait for you all to experience this update next month. As an additional treat, for those of you invested in the story of the War Within, we will be releasing a
Heartlands.
novella that explains exactly what happened to Jaina and Thrall after they left us.
Okay.
This novella is narrated by none other than
I
Chris
read some
Messa
of the
and available today.
I've got the
Warcraft
Illidan book.
novels. I like Stormgrim.
So, I know
Is
many
this
of you have
11.1?
already seen 1107, but you have to be wondering
This
where
is
the War
11.1.
Within is going to take us after that. Okay, so following Xalatath's trail is going to lead us to a location that I've been personally excited about since we first settled on the idea of an underground expansion.
Oh, we're going to the Undermine.
The capital of the Goblins' trade empire. Fittingly, our name for the 11.1 patch is
Hey, yo.
Undermined with a D. Now, this is a city unlike any city we've seen before
Okay,
in World of
I'm
Warcraft,
interested.
standing as a testament to the intelligence and creativity of the goblins,
Oh.
masters of technology and alchemy.
looks sick.
And as our adventures continue,
That reminds
we
me
will
of
learn more
the
about goblin culture
Goblin
than ever
starting
before.
area back then.
What's
Yeah.
important to them?
Well,
what problems
that
they're trying
area
to
is above
solve,
the Undermine.
what they're capable of
Yeah.
as a society. Everything that makes them truly unique, beyond the humor and the explosions. Though, just to be clear, there's going to be a whole lot of explosions.
I like explosions for real.
You'll arrive at an Undermine that's plunged into conflict between the four major goblin cartels: Steamweedle, Blackwater, Bilgewater, and of course,
Oh
the
no,
Venture
not the
Company.
cartel.
You will align yourself with a group of your choice and run
Oh, you
into
can pick.
notorious goblins like Monty Gazlo, Renzik the Shiv,
Huh.
Baron Revelgaz, Marin Noggenfogger, and more. Now, if you're going to be in
Interesting.
cahoots with a goblin cartel, you can't be seen rolling around in anything less than a truly blinged out ride. So early on, you'll earn a vehicle
we're getting a
designed
fucking
just
car?
for Undermine to push the boundaries of locomotion within World of Warcraft.
I'm sold.
Damn, you can
Undermine
drift for
was
real.
built for
I'm
speed,
sold.
with roads designed for driving, which is just as well.
We're about to Avalon
because this
drift
car
for real.
travels much,
For real.
much faster than your regular ground mounts. You can also further adjust your car's
But didn't
driving
you already
characteristics.
Avalon drift
Do you
and
prefer
Need for
grip,
Speed for
or do you
real?
want to
Yeah,
drift
but it's
more?
better in WoW.
Do you want more acceleration, even if it's going to come at the expense of your top speed? That's up to you. You can try it all and rule the streets of Undermine,
I want
living
speed
your
for real.
life 440
You
yards
can
at a time.
customize the car.
Warcraft card for real.
We'll also be adding a new dungeon in Undermined, Operation Floodgate, which is a race to stop a group of goblins from blowing a dam
Ooh.
that would bring ruin
Okay.
to the Ringing Deeps. This dungeon will also be immediately available as part of our new Season 2 dungeon pool on Heroic, Mythic, and Mythic Plus
This dungeon
difficulties,
looks cool.
alongside the 4 other launch dungeons and 3 returning legacy dungeons. Now, we'll have many more details in the weeks ahead, but I can tell you that one of those legacy dungeons, naturally, in light of our goblin theme here, is the Motherlode from Battle for Azeroth.
Not Motherlode.
Continuing
so
to build
big.
upon one of our favorite parts of The War Within, this new zone brings with it 2 new delves for you to explore.
Ooh, delves.
And we're creating new variations
Ooh.
on the existing
Delves.
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 We're also introducing seasonal
No
updates
delves?
to Bran Bronzebeard,
No.
a new adversary to
Oh.
follow Zek Veer, and a new set of goblin-inspired curios for Bran. Of course, a new season also means a new raid zone. We have an 8-boss raid called the Liberation of Undermine coming your way, which takes you through the streets of the city and into the magnificent Galagio, brimming with color and extravagance that also
You guys
hides
go
the
to
dark
strip club?
secrets of its owner,
Hey,
the
yo.
one and only Gallywix.
Oh,
and for
fuck
the arena
Gallywix. Can we kill
PvPers
him?
out there, we're also introducing a new arena map set right amidst the city.
Oh, new arena map. Let's go. I'm excited for that patch.
Now, some of you may be wondering how Xalatath
Yeah, where's
fits into
Xalatath?
all of this, and how goblin politics relate to the fate of our world soul. But rest assured, Undermine plays a vital role as a continuation, a next chapter in the many stories that are unfolding in The War Within. We will have a lot more to share on that front in the months ahead. And that is just the beginning of what we have planned for the next year. Now, as you can see, 2025 is going to be an incredible year for both modern and classic WoW players.
11.2 new content system updates.
Yeah, then they're going to reveal Midnight
As the
next year.
Worldful Saga continues to unfold, we are reflecting on
Which
these
means we're
past
probably
20
gonna get
years
Midnight
with immense
January
gratitude as we
26th.
lay the foundations upon which to build
I think will
the
be the
next
release
20.
date for it, I'm guessing.
On behalf of the entire World of Warcraft team, thank you so much for being the heart of the history of Azeroth. Whether you've just joined our community, been with us for the
Damn,
last
not the
2
LAN
decades,
parties.
or
And now they're
somewhere in
gonna announce
between,
their secret
thank you for making
prize.
Azeroth your home. And speaking of home, the team does
Xbox.
have one more thing to share with
Welcome to Xbox for real.
I think we're getting player housing.
Could be. Took them long enough.
It's player housing.
Home sweet home. Yeah. Home sweet home. Your next adventure begins at home.
We're getting player housing in Midnight.
Yeah. Took them long enough.
Thank you for joining us
Definitely
today
took them
and
long
for
enough.
being with us for the
Yeah.
past 3 decades.
Hey, yo,
The
Joanna.
Warcraft universe is a living, breathing world that's been experienced by over 250 million players around the globe. That's
Miss
millions
J
of
for real.
stories of adventure, laughter, and true connection. And as the years have passed and our communities have grown and evolved, the statue behind us reminds us all how important Warcraft is and continues to be. It serves as a reminder of our shared passion for building Azeroth together. And
Hell.
it's you who truly bring Warcraft to life, our players, and the communities you are a part of. Thank you for being the lifeblood of this world that means so much to all of us.
You're welcome.
30 years of history is the perfect
You're so
foundation upon
amazing
which
for
we
real.
will build for the bright future ahead, and we can't wait to walk that road alongside you. And before we go, we want to share something very special. This September, 190 performers took to the stage to celebrate 20 years of World of Warcraft with a series of concerts in Switzerland. Prepare to dive back into the history of World of Warcraft
Hey, yo.
through its incredible soundtrack performed live. And whether this music invokes cherished
Time to go to
memories,
Switzerland.
or you're hearing
Go
some
to
of these
VT.
pieces for the first time,
Well,
we
you're
hope
pretty
you
close
enjoy
to
the
it.
performance. Here's
For
to the
real.
next 30 years.
But you're not. Or the Horde, for real.
I'm glad we're finally getting player housing though.
Yeah, that's nice.
Can I? But please let me get my house wherever I want it.
On the street.
We are.
I really kind of hope they don't do it like Final Fantasy XIV, where you have like specific areas where you can, like,
what are they doing now?
Residential areas. Blizzard Entertainment. Oh, a trailer for the thingy, I think.
Oh, okay.
For the concerts.
Yeah, well, that was pretty good. They had some cool announcements.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely could have been worse.
It at least beats some of Game Fest. You know?
That's not a hard thing to do.
No, I could beat some of Game Fest by dropping the Avalon game.
For real. The Avalon game VT.
Yeah.
Right now.
I ain't dropping it now. It's not ready.
Damn. Not right now.
No. Alright, well, that was...
the podcast, for real.
That was the podcast. We'll see you guys next week.
For real.
Peace.
Peace out, for real.